But we are a true indie, so we actually have to sell the movie, unlike a lot of movies, no offense.
Buy
but
the movie.
Yeah, buy someone. Are you
Buy the movie, you stupid billionaire.
Yeah, buy the movie.
Corporate overlord.
This is going to work.
First of all, I feel like the best way to start this out is just to point out that Rob came in here and just trashed the joint.
I came in hot.
But you just had your premiere. By the time we were recording this,
like a few hours ago.
So soon ago. Tell me the best response, like that you as filmmakers could have possibly gotten from the screening.
I mean, it's just always great to hear people laugh. There's like a funny moment about 30 seconds into the movie, and that involves a man peeing in a bottle. And if we get a laugh from that, I think we know we're good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the litmus test officially.
If they like the pee bottle, we're in.
Love it. Actually, I mean, that's metaphorical for life, right?
Yeah, if you like the pee bottle,
you're in.
You're in. Whatever's happening, you're in.
This brought up for me, because it's sort of a send up of, this world that we've created around us. We want everything instantly. We want instant shipping. We want people to bring us stuff. We have done this to ourselves. But I also was like, in a more general sense, what is the worst job you have ever held? Because you torture these poor imaginary people in this movie. I'm looking directly at you two.
Man, like real grindy job? I've had a bunch. I used to... When I was in college, I feel like you guys have these in Austin. Those like rickshaws or like pedicabs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You did that?
I did that in Charleston, South Carolina in the summertime.
Oh, no. Rob,
Swampy.
why?
But your calves were probably great.
My calves were ripped. My calves were so ripped.
Never in my life have I felt every pound of my own existence more than when I was riding in one of those.
Oh, I would tell people also. I'd be like, oh, wow, okay. Just have lunch?
Yeah, okay. So, all right, Rob, not married to getting tips. Cool. What about you, Barbara?
I had a job in New York City where I made brochures for a corporate real estate company.
Whoa.
And
You're great at that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. I had it a long time. For like a year, all I would do is stuff pictures into these brochures and put them into envelopes and mail them out. I was an assembly line, my own assembly line. Yeah.
Damn, but best looking assembly line I ever seen.
Telling you.
Was that super zen?
I don't know. No.
Yeah, it wasn't. All right, you're being nice.
No, I think it was
the
that
worst.
kind of a job where I do meditate, but
okay,
that was after this job.
I got it.
I needed meditation after that job.
Because you weren't stuffing brochures anymore.
I feel like I was thinking about something else as I was doing that. So I wasn't, you can't really be in the moment when you're stuffing envelopes and pictures.
No.
So you don't want to be there, I mean, the trouble is staying in the moment when you're trying to do content moderation, right?
Oh my
and
God.
Like looking at horrible videos of people killing each other, beheading each other. How do you stay in the moment?
We should explain that's in the movie.
Yeah.
This is just something we do.
That job.
It was actually last year South by Southwest where I realized that was a job. It is a horrible job, and your character has to endure that.
How many videos do you have to moderate?
Like, what'd you guys upped it?
6 million.
6 million.
Yeah.
I love your character spirit as well. It's just like, I'm going to do this. And everybody's like, no, you're not. They're going to stop you. And you're like, I will.
That's good credit. I don't know how motivated he was, like on fire for it. I think it's all desperation.
I mean, right.
Yeah.
Well, which I really identified with.
That's it.
Awesome. 2026. What's your worst real life gig?
Child acting, but after that, actually, I sold gold for a while.
What?
Yeah, I was like
oh my God, like a benevolent leprechaun?
Yes, literally, yes.
I sold gold.
I sold gold. We were called precious metals experts, So
was
like
selling gold.
It was little kids selling gold out on the beaches in Tijuana.
Holy
just hanging out. Like
you're like a reverse Smaug.
Exactly. That's exactly what we called ourselves. Yeah, no, we sold gold to like really paranoid people in the Midwest over the phone.
Oh, because
yeah.
they don't want to put their money in those goddamn banks.
And
They
so our
love
whole
gold.
job was
Got
predicated
it.
on like, did you see what North Korea is doing this morning? And then be like, well, what? And then be like, get your money out of the banks. And then,
Wow.
And then selling gold. And
They-
then taking a high percentage without trying to tell them.
Bless those people for seeing It's a Wonderful Life once.
Yes, exactly.
And then they were like,
There's a run at the bank.
Yeah.
right? And they were like, not me.
Not me.
And not going to pull the wool over my eyes.
Yeah.
Chelsea, what about you? Wild job?
I was an assistant in Hollywood for 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Great
At one of our favorite places that produce a lot of entertainment that we love very much. And here you are to tell the tale. Thank you very much for all
That
your
was a
efforts.
great one, though.
Yes.
But the other ones were maybe not so great.
Whose
But,
assistant were you? Say their names.
We all
I
know.
did some research.
You can look
find
it up.
out. But that was, I've done retail, but as well for
What
the
shop?
1%.
What shop?
Very tiny boutique.
Okay, okay.
But that was okay. But as being an assistant for 10 years takes a special set of what they used to call thick skin. And thank God that term is not used anymore in the job descriptions.
Drug dealing.
Just that, and be prepared to be yelled at and things. But
Right.
that would be something. Some of it was great though. But I think that
How could
That's
anyone yell
one
at
of them.
you with like the wonderful vibe that you have and this? Look at you. P.S. You directed the wraparounds for this. Am I right?
yes.
I heard that on the horror movie survival podcast, and I was like, "Yay, Chelsea!"
Who are both also in the movie.
I know.
Terry
I'm
and
so
Julia.
excited. I love watching movies and living in LA because I'm like, "Oh my God, it's my friend!" And then I'm totally pulled out of the film, and I'm like, "Go back in, Gray. Go back in." Ed, what about you? Wild gig?
Oh, well, I worked at this place called Adventureland on Long Island.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
As
like,
immortalized in the film.
of course.
But it was much different in real life. And I worked in the food area, which
Were you,
they had.
were you the Kristen Stewart character?
I wish. I think she worked in rides. But in the food area, they divided everything into different lines. So I was the soda line. So people would come up to me and say, "Can I get a cheeseburger, fries, and a soda?" And I'd be like, "Well, I can get you the soda." And Long Island is very hostile. So every single person would be like, "I'm going to knock you out," like all day long. It was a horrible system.
But I mean, people are there to adventure, man.
Oh, yeah. That was an
Even
angry
when
place.
you're getting your food. What about you, Brea?
Yeah, I worked a lot of food service, like any actor. I've said that a lot in interviews, so I'll talk about another horrible job I had, which is I did like a dictation job. I don't know what you call it, where you had to listen to phone calls from prison, and then you wrote down like a transcript. This doesn't exist anymore because of AI, I
You
guess. AI coming
transcribe?
from our transcriber jobs. But yeah, it was like you
Smuggled
listened,
in
and they
the
paid you
butt.
by the word, I think. And I was like, oh, I'm going to make a lot of money doing this because I can type really fast. But it was really hard to hear, so it would take forever. So at one point I was like, man, I'm making like $3 an hour. And that was not a great side gig.
Transcribing prisoner phone calls?
Yeah, so that people, which is that legal now that I'm saying it out loud?
yeah,
But it was
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
what I was
It's
doing.
definite-
It would just be
allowed
like a
to-
guy talking to his girlfriend.
No, that
And she'd
tracks.
be like,
I mean,
how are you? And he's like, good.
And you're writing it down.
And I'm writing it down.
I mean, is it weird that my first thought is like, did that ever get sexy? Ever?
It did.
That is
Like a
weird.
li-
That is
Thank
weird.
you.
That's
Yes.
a good thought.
Thank you.
To answer your question.
Thank you for looking me so
Yeah.
deep in my eyes and saying that.
No, I
Confirming.
wish it would. No, it was not very interesting. It was literally like, if you've been in a long-term relationship with anyone, at some point you're just like, what'd you do today? Nothing. Like, it's that. But it's kind of hard to hear, so it made it difficult to transcribe.
And it was also hard to
Yeah.
hear.
Speak up, guys. I'm trying to type as you're talking on the phone to each other.
Just a lot of inaudible
Yeah.
in those transcripts. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my worst job was definitely selling oil change punch cards door to door in Texas summer. And I'm a terrible salesperson. and door to door is so brutal, and it really anytime I see in a movie like someone go to a door and like ring the doorbell unsolicited, I'm like it's like the body keeps the score.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we going to see Grind next? Like, is South by, was that the premiere and then we're waiting to be able to get a release?
Yeah, South by was our premiere, which
Awesome.
we had such a good time, and none of us have slept. But we are playing a bunch of other festivals all over the United States and the world in the next 6 months or so.
Great.
But we are a true indie, so we actually have to sell the movie, unlike a
Buy
lot
the-
of movies. No offense,
buy
but
the movie.
Yeah, buy someone. Are you
Buy the movie, you
buy
stupid
the
billionaire.
Yeah, buy the movie.
Corporate overlord.
This is gonna work.
And now you speak directly to them, you two.
right.
You
We go
That's
right to
right.
him.
just
Because
right,
I'm
just
the boss lady.
Yeah.
a terrifying one. And also, by the way, before we get out of here, I read something that I'm sure you've talked about plenty of times. That was it your father that worked with the traveling, like, carnival?
Yeah, I grew up in the carnival business. I'm a carny kid.
Which is
So,
amazing.
yeah.
And I
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my dad had games at fairs and carnivals, and we traveled all over the United States. And I did that until I was about 16 every summer. Yeah.
And honestly, the note that I made about it was, what did that do to your work ethic growing up watching that? Because they're like the most hardworking people that I feel like are sometimes a punchline unfairly.
Yeah, I mean, you would be working from, I don't know, 7 in the morning. You get up and you set up, and then people are at the carnival until midnight. So, I would take naps when I was little in a big box of stuffed animals. So that was nice for me. But
What were the games?
the game, my father had a crazy ball birthday game. Hey, lady, come on in. Let me show you how to win one. That was my dad. His name was Whitey, and they said he was the best mic man in the business, so he could call anybody in and tell a joke, and then have them, spend all their money with him.
Totally.
And then there was a balloon dart game, and they have small, medium, and large behind the ticket once you get the dart in the balloon and pop it. Well, I was like looking at them one day, and I saw mostly they were smalls, and I said to myself, that's not fair. I'm going to make new tickets. And so we had like beautiful big, like maybe 10 plush animals that were very large, and then the medium ones you could kind of see, and then the little plastic toys that were smalls were underneath the counter. So I made everything a medium and a large.
Oh, Barbara.
Got in
Bankrupted
trouble.
the family.
It was the right thing to do. Anyway, yeah, they couldn't really yell at me, but they kind of did, and they lost
Sure.
money that day, but whatever.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just another reason to fucking love you. So thank you for.
I'm just doing my part.
Helping people. She's a helper.
That's right. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us.
Thank
I
you.
can't
Thank
wait
you.
for
Thank
people to
you.
see Grind.